What's up, y'all? It's Jayla Sierra, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, thank you for coming to watch your girl. We talk about the nitty gritty here, and if you're not new, you already know we're about to get into some things, so let's get into the video. I'm looking for somebody I can call, looking for the only one I can call my own. Tell me that it's true. What's up, y'all? Okay, so today we're talking about hobbies and hustles. Okay, if you read from the title, this is how you're going to switch in your hobbies, things that you like to do, into money. Switch them into money. You should be able to have fun with making money, period. You should be able to have fun making money. And these days it sucks. Why are we taking an hour to make $15? Why would we do that? That's so dumb. Like that shouldn't even be you know how much more money you can make in 1 hour? So these are 5 hobbies that just I know of have done that can turn a hobby into a hustle. So number 1 on the list, as y'all gonna see, I'm gonna look at my phone because I wrote them down. Number 1, most easiest thing, obviously the most obvious, a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel, okay? If you want to turn something that you like to do, if you're a person that likes being in front of a camera, if you're a person that likes just talking about your life experiences, what's going on, YouTube channel. Duh. Like, this is literally a video diary for me. This is where I can talk, I can create my own community, and who rock with me, who don't. And that's just life. That is going to be how it's going to be forever. But at the end of the day, that can be a side hustle money. Yes. Now, let's talk about YouTube for a moment. I'm working on getting monetized as well. And in the beginning, it's not going to be easy, okay? The workload to begin with is not necessarily easy for a YouTube channel, as some of the rest of these hobbies will be, okay? So that's I'm going to put a disclaimer out there on that first, because I don't want you to think like, oh, if I start my YouTube channel, like, I'm just gonna make money tomorrow. And not saying it's not possible. If you're just that popping, then hey, you might. But there is a little bit of work ethic behind it, and that means, you know, planning, getting your life together, and kind of deciding what your videos are going to be about and how you're going to show up on a camera. I'm just authentically me. Sometimes I'm in pajamas when I shoot a video, as I am today. Sometimes I'm dressed. It really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. But at the end of the day, I just show up as myself all the time. And I'm working on that process of being consistent and being able to push my videos so that I can get monetized. And that's something that you guys can do too. You can come up with something I did that before I even started making videos again. I sat down and wrote a list of 50 videos, 50 to 100. I'm not sure. I have to go back and check. But I think it was like 50 to 100 video ideas that I would want to do. And that way, if I didn't have a specific video in mind, I could always refer to that list. That's something that the list I still look at now sometimes. And just something to keep in your back pocket so you always have content ideas. And just working on being consistent, trying your best to make sure that your videos are getting recorded, getting edited, and getting uploaded. At the end of the day, as you progress, your video quality is going to get better. Your videos are going to get better. Learning how to look into a camera is going to get better. But you won't know until you start. So at the end of the day, first and foremost, like I said, a YouTube channel. Now, let's move on. Number 2, this is one that I currently do. I love it. Crocheting, okay? This is for my crafting people, okay? Learn how to crochet, or if you already know how to crochet, sell your stuff. Why are you making hats when it's cold, but don't sell them to people? Scarves, blankets, market yourself. Put yourself in pop-up shops and farmers markets and all types of places. Make an Instagram page saying like, this is my crochet page. Keep posting it on your personal page. Gain following. Sell to one person and have them model and you know what I'm saying, put your stuff up. Or just have somebody model for you and have them post it. Whatever it is, you can crochet pretty much anything, okay? Blankets, shirts, pants, scarves, hats, everything. I crochet. I've made blankets, I've made sweaters, I've made hats, I've made scarves, I've made gloves. I've made it all pretty much. And I sell my stuff. At the end of the day, yes, it can be time consuming because depending on how big your project is, but that is a very easy hobby to hustle. Very easy. Make something, sell it. Or choose what you like to make. If you like to make hats, a certain kind of hat, make that hat, customize it to who you are, make it original in your own way, and sell it. It's cold outside. Everybody need to cover their head. Duh. Next on the list, we have braiding. Now, this was a big one on my list because, and this goes for men or women, okay? There is no such, and all of these are for men or women. It does not, crocheting is not just a woman's thing, a old lady granny thing. Everybody can do it. Braiding, though, okay? That's for everybody. I was braiding when I was younger. I don't like to braid anymore. It's not a side hustle that I have anymore. But for you guys, it could be perfect. Learn how to braid. Get a practice dummy. Get your little sister, your little brother, whoever, and practice. And when you practice on yourself, practice parting, braiding, doing your own hair. And if you can get a good technique in braiding, make sure your parting is straight. Make sure that you have all the right products. You're testing different products every time you braid hair so that way you know what you really like and what works for you. You can start braiding other people's hair, and that can start small with your friend, your mom, your cousin, your sister, your brother, whoever. But getting those pictures and that content of the stuff that you have done is going to be great, so that way when you make a braiding page or you start posting it on your personal page, you can show what work you've already done. You can show, oh, I've done this style, I've done, you know, like you have pretty much a portfolio of things that you have done. That being said, it is a great moneymaker. It is one of those things that reality of it is, even if you say I'm only charging $150 a head for whatever style, I'm charging $150 a head. If you even broke that down and did 2 heads a day, that's $300 a day. That's $300 a day. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And you could obviously do more than that depending on the style. But if you just charge $100 to $150 and more, braid, depending on what you get, you can charge a lot more. That is easy money. You just have to practice it and hone on your skill. You can't braid one time and be like, oh, I'm a braider now. No, like you have to practice. I started doing individuals and stuff on my own head. My first sets of individuals and stuff on myself were crazy looking. I don't know why anybody would even let me step outside. But as I kept over the years braiding my hair, I am very good at braiding now. I can braid other people's hair. I used to charge to braid other people's hair. I would do individuals. I would do straight backs. I would do a lot of different things. And for me, it was a great way, especially in those younger ages when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, a great way to keep some extra money in my pocket. But especially now that braids are a big uptake right now and like a style, great side hustle, great hobby to hustle. And some people just like braiding, you know what I'm saying? Some people just like hair, and if you like hair and you like doing hair but you don't really want to be a stylist altogether, like you might not want to do wigs, you can even charge to just do the braid down for people who do get wigs and weaves and sew-ins and stuff. You know how much people charge for that? Because they just need their hair braided down so that way they can go get their wig put on. And not all these stylists is doing everything these days. So you be surprised by literally having one thing to offer people, you can make a lot of money on it. So if you know how to braid, you're learning how to braid, keep practicing at it, keep building up and doing other people's hair and getting your pictures and everything. And I guarantee you that hobby can turn into a side hustle very easily. And next on the list, we have, let's see. Okay, teaching information. Now, this is a little bit of a different topic, okay? This is a hobby that if you're a person who likes to learn and you've learned a lot of information, and you're able to correctly give people the information, teaching is going to be a great hobby to hustle for you, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. I'm not necessarily skilled in credit repair, but I am very skilled in building credit to begin with because it's something that I worked so hard at learning all the information about to begin with. So I'm able to, just like I've done a video, if you look back on my page, on how to start building your credit. And if you need to know, go look at that video. But other than that, it is a thing where I was able to provide information to help people. And that is a big thing. Everybody's selling ebooks right now. Everybody's selling like how-tos and all types of things because it's a uptake in people wanting to learn and get their life together. And shout out to Gen Z because we are winning. Okay, we are winning. We are learning. We're trying to make the first millionaires in the family, billionaires, trillionaires, all of that, and we're trying to do that stuff. But even people that aren't Gen Z, it doesn't matter. You literally can make your hobby of wanting to learn and learn new things into a hustle, because you now can provide services based on the things that you do know and be able to help other people. So that being said, literally lock in to something that you know how to do, or is information that you know, whether that's credit, whether that's marketing, whether the crocheting tutorial. Okay, if you know how to make a tutorial and you can sell, or you make new projects, sell your patterns, whatever the case may be, if you are able to teach information, it's a great hobby to hustle. Okay, you can start making money no matter what your little hobby is. And I say little for a reason. I don't like to call people stuff little, but when you're just doing something for yourself, it's like, oh, my little hobby, like I like to do this or I like to do that. Take your little hobby and make it a big hustle. Okay, make yourself some money, whether that's pocket money, big money, check money, bill money. I don't care. How happy would you be that even if you go to work, you made all your bill money by your side hustle? And now all your money from your job is going, just sitting in your account now. Now you're able to just keep your money. Think about that. You're able to turn these hobbies into hustles. And last but not least, number 5, this one is for my type A personality people, which is me. Okay, I am a planner. Okay, I'm a writer. I have to write it down. I have to plan it out. I have to schedule it. I have to have things. And a lot of people want that self-help and that self-growth, but they're just not type A people. Okay, so we can now provide the service of making planners and journals and savings books and challenges and things like that to help people on their way of like learning to get there, but like they're just not that type of person, so it's hard for them to like really sit down and plan. We can kind of structure something out. Make a journal up, make like a little ebook journal, a planner. You can make the savings challenges, charge for them, whatever the case may be. Do that, because people sometimes are looking to have help with structure in their life. As much as you might not believe it or see people do it, people want help. People want to feel like, dang, I can trust in this person to help me get this part of my life together. I'm actually, and this is a side note, but like for me, even as a type A personality where I'm always looking to learn something and I'm always looking to, do something, or I have that creative mind, I still am looking into 2 different mentors for 2 different things, because I want to be able to learn something that they know and they can provide that service to me. So therefore, at the end of the day, people are looking for help with structuring their life. And if you're able to be fun and authentic and real and people can relate to you, oh baby, they're on it. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a savings challenge with her. I'm going to buy her savings box to help me save my money and help me save my coins, or whatever it can be. Or I'm going to buy her journal or her planner because it's going to help me work through my emotions or whatever, or help plan my life out better. Whether that's a content planner, a everyday planner, a food planner, it doesn't matter. You can, if you are a type A person and you are that, you can definitely turn that hobby, which is not even really a hobby, it's just something in us, but you can turn that into a hustle. And that being said, that is all the 5 that I have written down right now, but that goes to say that there is a list and so many more to get into. Okay, there's so many things that you can turn from your hobby to your hustle. And in 2025, we need to be making money. Okay, the world has went up. Inflation is lining us up and knocking us down. Okay, they are trying to get us. So at the end of the day, we have to learn how to work the system and make sure that we're being able to make this money. And that also being said, some of these things you have to realize too are tax free, okay? If you just have a little side hustle and you braid hair out your house or whatever the case may be, guess what? They can't come knocking on your door for taxes, okay? They can't. It's your money. So make sure you remember that when you be like, oh, I want to make some extra money, I'm gonna put some money in my pocket. You need to be doing that because you need to be able to do it tax-free. Hello. But now some of these aren't tax-free. Like, I know there are things like as you start making money, like a YouTube channel, once it gets a little bit bigger and obviously like you get paid and things like that, it can be side hustle money at first, but if you really take it seriously, obviously bigger money, bigger numbers, IRS, taxes, a lot of things are involved. But other than that, at the end of the day, all these things on this list plus more are ways to turn hobbies into hustles, and I can't wait to make another video on this because I want all of us to win in 2025. If you haven't watched the Reintroducing Me video, I really talk about my mindset shift and change, and at the end of the day, we need to all be able to create better lives for ourselves, and whatever that looks like for you, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, that's what I want you to do. Create a better life for you, whatever works for you, your schedule, your time, your plans, your wants, okay? You have to be able to create it. But in the meantime, being able to put some money in your pocket to be able to invest in anything you love to do, want to do, or are working to do will be great. So this is the end of the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe if you want. At the end of the day, if you're watching me, you're rocking with me, and I love you for that. And I will see you next video. Love you. For somebody I can call.